Alright guys, getting ready to go to work here. It's 8 degrees outside. I've got this blind open. I'm going to leave this side closed just because there's no sun coming in that way. It's the way you got to think this time of year, you know? We're done for today here. I met with 2 groups of the little kids. 20 minutes each is supposed to be, but it always goes longer because they're just so darn cute. But time to head out and get on with the rest of the day. And it's still plenty early. It's only 10:30 in the morning, so let's go. This is Saratoga Lake. There's not too many views where you can get close like this to the water on this particular lake. Yeah, look at that, man. These houses are just piled on top of each other. That lake's not frozen yet, but if this weather keeps up, it will be. And then the ice fishermen will be out there. I'm just sitting here thinking about this truck as I drive down the road and how grateful I am to have it on the road. And how I'm glad that I just didn't listen to everybody else, or anybody else for that matter, and, you know, decided to do what I wanted to do, which was keep Henry on the road. I knew there was still more life left to this truck. And I would say, folks, that don't make decisions that are fear-based, you know? Any decision you make that's fear-based is probably not a good decision. Or you didn't give yourself enough of a chance to make a good decision. In the end, it might be the right decision, but, you know, to do what your fear tells you to do, but I don't like to operate like that, man. Not at all. And I really don't like it when other people tell me what to do. It's not that I'm against authority or opposed to it, but, you know, I know what's good for me. And I know this truck better than anybody else does. And I knew that there was more life left in it. Right now, we've almost put 200 more miles, and we're at like 177 miles since I got this truck fixed a week ago tomorrow. That'll be when I picked it up, you know? And it's been running excellent. I love it. It's a tough truck, and I don't at all feel like I made a bad decision. And, you know, I've done some trips. I've done enough driving in it now that whatever the heck was going on with it, all the other problems we had with it are done. They're gone. You know, it's not happening. It's all good now. Henry is purring like a kitten. Aren't you, Henry? Seriously, folks. Be patient. Don't throw things out just because they don't work. And don't think that something brand new is the best thing. You know, I think a lot of these new vehicles, I'd prefer an older vehicle where people can still work on them. And I think that's what I am leaning towards as I save money and just search out there in the market for different vehicles. I'm still thinking, man, I need 4-wheel drive, you know, because I've had to use it just in the last couple of days. I've needed to use it several times. And glad that I have it, you know. I love living in a small place, man. If somebody were like, well, you can have this big place to live in. Cheers, you know. I would prefer something small, man, just like I'm doing. I love my little RV. You know, okay. Maybe something a little bit bigger. Not huge, but bigger. Big enough that I could have a bathroom in there that was fully functional and usable. I don't need a whole lot more room though, man. And I can even make do with what I have. I have for 10 years. And I'm thinking though, whatever vehicle I want to have for my, you know, that retirement part of life. And folks, I'm not retiring. In no way in any kind of situation where I can do that. I'll be working until I can't work anymore. And I'll probably have to work some past that. But I want a vehicle that's a recreational vehicle of a sort, which I've always had. And, you know, I want to be able to travel in it. Yeah. I want a house on wheels that actually moves. And that's going to be my everything vehicle. Wish they made a freaking van with four-wheel drive, you know? Or it wasn't such a big deal to put it in. So expensive. Your family-friendly steward shop. Bound to be 1, 2, or 3 in any small town in this area, upstate New York. Alright kids, my commitments for today are done. That's good. You know, just the usual stuff. But nothing that I owe anybody else right now. Whether in person or online. I have fulfilled my goals. Or fulfilled my commitments for this week. Beautiful afternoon here, guys. It's warmed up a little bit. You know, we had a couple days of cold weather, and I don't know, you know, it's probably in the higher 20s right now, I'm maybe guessing, because for one thing it said that's what it was going to be, and that sun feels good. It's definitely below freezing, but not to the point where you need to have gloves on, really. I'm just fine as is. Alright guys, we have a little bit more wood, but I don't feel like cutting it up. And this is what I had left that was cut. Not much. Nope, not much wood at all. We gotta find some wood. And I gotta figure out what's wrong with my lights. Alright, camera off. Just wanted to show you guys tonight's dinner. This is 3 eggs with some cottage cheese in them. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. I've never tried that before. And then this is leftover from last night. We've got pork loin with all mixed together and ready to eat. I'm gonna step outside and cool off my brow, and then I'll be back to have some dinner. See you soon.